As the first rays of creation pierced the cosmic veil, I, a mere whisper in the vastness of existence, came into being. The gods, architects of the cosmos, sculpted my form from the clay of the earth, breathing life into my lungs. I, the nascent creation, opened my eyes to a world cloaked in mystery and divine purpose. The gods, beings of unimaginable power, shaped our existence for their insatiable desires. In the beginning, they forged us not out of love but out of necessity. We were their creation, a manifestation of their whims, destined to serve as instruments in their cosmic symphony. Our purpose was unveiled as we stood in the shadow of the gods' dominion. The world, vast and unexplored, lay before us, yet we were confined to a destiny written by divine hands. The gods, with their inscrutable motives, had designed us to toil in the depths of the earth, mining for the precious gold that fueled their insatiable appetites. The mines echoed with the sounds of our servitude, the clang of pickaxes against unyielding rock reverberating through the subterranean passages. We, the created, bowed under the weight of our labor, extracting gold to satisfy the whims of our celestial overlords. As we toiled in the depths, our every action was scrutinized by the watchful eyes of the gods. They reveled in our submission, delighting in the grand design they had set into motion. The world, once a canvas of boundless potential, became a stage where we, the unwitting players, danced to the whims of divine puppeteers. The gods' dominion extended beyond the physical realm. They manipulated the very fabric of our thoughts and desires. Our minds, like clay molded by unseen hands, were shaped to align with their divine agenda. We, the pawns in their grand design, were ensnared in the labyrinth of their cosmic machinations. In the beginning, our existence was a tapestry woven with threads of servitude. The gods, with their insatiable desires, cast us into a role that transcended mere existence. We were the laborers, the extractors of precious gold, and the vessels through which the gods asserted their divine authority. And so, our journey in the grand theater of creation unfolded, a narrative dictated by the whims of celestial beings who saw us not as equals but as instruments in their inscrutable symphony. As the eons unfolded and civilizations rose and crumbled beneath the watchful gaze of the gods, a singular figure emerged from the tapestry of time, a man named Noah. His presence was a harbinger of both doom and revelation, a prophet who dared to challenge the divine order. Noah, a humble yet resolute soul, bore witness to the malevolence of the gods that had ensnared humanity in the shackles of servitude. In the corridors of time, he began to receive visions, glimpses of a cataclysmic flood that would sweep across the earth, a deluge to cleanse the world of the sins committed under the oppressive rule of the celestial deities. As the echoes of his warnings resonated through the crowded streets and bustling cities, the people, ensnared by the comforting illusion of divine protection, scoffed at Noah's prophecies. The gods, in their infinite silence, chose not to intervene or dispel the fears that gripped the hearts of the faithful. However, within this sea of skepticism, my mind stood as an island of doubt. I, the skeptical one, began to see the threads of truth woven into the tapestry of Noah's warnings. The gods, I realized, were not benevolent overseers but capricious puppeteers who reveled in the suffering of their creation. As Noah pleaded with the masses, desperation etched into his weathered face. I alone lent credence to his forebodings. The visions of the impending deluge were no mere hallucinations, but a stark revelation of the gods' malevolence. The people, initially deaf to Noah's cries, began to awaken to the unsettling reality that their celestial overseers would not extend mercy. Panic spread like wildfire as the impending cataclysm loomed large. In a desperate bid for salvation, the people called out to the gods, their voices echoing through the heavens. Yet the gods, indifferent to the pleas of their creation, watched stoically from their celestial abodes. The flood, a cosmic punishment for the sins of humanity, would not spare even their most devoted followers. Spaceships, vessels of divine authority, hovered ominously in the celestial expanse, observing the impending calamity with an unyielding gaze. As the first raindrops heralded the impending deluge, I found myself standing on the precipice of survival. Fate, a fickle companion, guided me to a hidden cave system whose depths promised sanctuary. The gods, so consumed by their divine theatrics, overlooked the subterranean haven that shielded me from the torrential onslaught. In the deafening roar of the floodwaters, the cries of the condemned faded into an eerie silence. I, the skeptic-turned-survivor, clung to the shadows of the cave, watching as the gods, from their celestial thrones, abandoned their own creations to the merciless embrace of the flood. The waters rose, consuming the world above, while I, nestled in the embrace of the earth, bore witness to the cataclysm that marked the unraveling of the gods' grand design. Imprisoned within the ethereal confines of the gods' dominion, my consciousness became a captive spectator to the grand cosmic drama orchestrated by celestial puppeteers. As if ensnared in invisible chains, my mind was shackled, the weight of divine oppression pressing down upon me. In the shadowed recesses of this cosmic prison, I began to unravel the enigma of our enslavement. The gods, draped in the splendors of their celestial arrogance, reveled in our suffering. We, the mere mortals, were nothing more than pawns in their ceaseless pursuit of glory and power. The gods, devoid of empathy, wielded us as tools to forge their own destiny. In the vast tapestry of the universe, we were but threads woven into the fabric of their insatiable desires. The mines, where we toiled ceaselessly, were not mere conduits for gold but crucibles of our suffering, a testament to the gods' indifference to the anguish of their creations. Yet, in the suffocating darkness of divine oppression, a spark of defiance flickered within my consciousness. Like a clandestine rebel, I delved into the forbidden recesses of forbidden knowledge. Secrets, veiled in the cosmic shadows, whispered to me, revealing the sinister truth behind the gods' machinations. I discovered that we were not just slaves to their insatiable desires but instruments of war in the celestial conflicts that unfolded beyond mortal comprehension. The gods, in their capricious lust for dominion, orchestrated the slaughter of kings and the decimation of entire civilizations. One such event etched into the annals of celestial treachery unfolded as the gods plotted a calculated attack on a sovereign king. Their divine machinations were veiled in the cloak of night, as the heavens themselves conspired against the unsuspecting ruler. I, privy to the secrets hidden within the cosmic shadows, witnessed the orchestrated chaos. The gods, in their ethereal splendor, summoned celestial forces to lay waste to the king's kingdom. The onslaught, a symphony of divine fury, left a trail of devastation in its wake. The king, once a symbol of earthly sovereignty, fell prey to the gods' merciless whims. His people, helpless against the celestial onslaught, were slaughtered by the divine company that danced upon the mortal realm. The gods, callous in their indifference, reveled in the crimson tapestry of war. In the silent corridors of divine tyranny, I grappled with the chilling realization that our enslavement transcended the physical realm. We were not only the architects of their glory but also the instruments of their wrath. The gods, distant and indifferent, manipulated the strings of our existence, orchestrating tragedies on a cosmic scale. In the depth of my enslaved mind, I vowed to unravel the mysteries that bound us, to defy the gods who reveled in our suffering and wielded us as pawns in their eternal quest for supremacy. As the cosmic chronicles unfolded, I found myself standing on the precipice of divine retribution, a witness to the cataclysmic fall of Sodom and Gomorrah. The gods, incensed by the defiance that festered within these earthly realms, decided to unleash their wrath in a display of merciless power. The air crackled with an ominous tension as the gods, from their celestial thrones, gazed upon the cities of sin with disdain. Sodom and Gomorrah, festering hubs of decadence and defiance, became the canvas upon which the gods would paint their cosmic judgment. The descent of divine fury began as the heavens wept fire and brimstone upon the unsuspecting cities. A nuclear inferno engulfed the once prosperous metropolises, reducing them to smoldering ruins in the blink of a celestial eye. The gods, with their wrathful decree, eradicated entire civilizations, leaving nothing but echoes of suffering in their wake. Amidst the maelstrom of destruction, one figure stood at the epicenter of divine retribution, Marduk, a figure whose very existence posed a threat to the gods' dominion. The celestial deities, in their relentless pursuit of unrivaled authority, had identified Marduk as a beacon of defiance, a force that needed to be eradicated to maintain their cosmic order. As the nuclear storms raged, winds carried the fallout of divine devastation far and wide. Radioactive storms swept across the land, carrying the whispers of cosmic retribution to every corner of the earth. The very weather, once a neutral force, became a harbinger of suffering, leaving countless mortals in the clutches of a merciless demise. Millions perished in the radioactive tempests, their cries swallowed by the howling winds that carried the remnants of celestial fury. The once thriving lands were reduced to desolation, a testament to the gods' unyielding power and their indifference to the plight of those who dared challenge their divine order. In the aftermath, the survivors, if one could call them that, were left to bear witness to the consequences of divine wrath. Countless souls suffered in the wake of the nuclear inferno, their bodies ravaged by the invisible scars of celestial retribution. The very air, once life-giving, became a harbinger of death, a toxic reminder of the gods' merciless power. And so, the fall of Sodom and Gomorrah etched itself into the fabric of cosmic history, a chilling reminder of the gods' vindictive authority and their willingness to unleash devastation upon those who dared defy their celestial decrees. In the annals of divine manipulation, I found myself unraveling a profound truth that defied the conventional wisdom of mortal history. It was a revelation that shook the very foundations of human understanding and exposed the deceit woven into the tapestry of our existence. The gods, particularly Thoth, were the architects behind the grandeur of the pyramids, not the pharaohs as history claimed. Venturing into the shadowed realms of forgotten knowledge, I stumbled upon the architectural marvels that adorned the Egyptian landscape. The pyramids, colossal and enigmatic, stood as silent sentinels of celestial influence, their grand design a testament to the gods' manipulation of mortal endeavors. Contrary to the narratives woven by mortal scribes, it was not the ambitious pharaohs who orchestrated the construction of these monumental structures. Instead, it was the god Thoth who wielded the cosmic architect's pen, sketching the blueprints of pyramids that defied reason and surpassed mortal ingenuity. The pyramids, rising majestically from the arid sands, were a manifestation of divine authority etched into the very fabric of reality. Their proportions, precise and otherworldly, spoke of a design that transcended the grasp of human comprehension. The stones, colossal in their weight and precision, formed a labyrinth of celestial geometry that echoed the gods' fingerprints. As I explored the cavernous interiors of these monolithic structures, I marveled at the intricate passages and chambers that lay hidden beneath the surface. The gods, in their cosmic wisdom, had designed these subterranean labyrinths to conceal the secrets of their divine machinations. Hieroglyphs adorned the walls, revealing a cosmic language that transcended mortal understanding. The symbols, not the mere scribblings of human artisans, conveyed the narrative of celestial dominion and the gods' subtle influence on the affairs of mankind. The pyramids, with their alignment to the cosmic heavens, stood as celestial markers, attesting to the gods' omnipotence. The precision with which they were constructed belied a level of knowledge that surpassed the mortal grasp, leaving me awestruck at the intricacies of their divine design. It became clear that the gods, particularly Thoth, had manipulated mortal aspirations to erect these monumental structures. The pharaohs, once believed to be the masterminds behind the pyramids, were but unwitting instruments in the gods' grand deception. In the shadows of the pyramids, I realized the depth of our manipulation. The gods, with their inscrutable motives, had fashioned monuments that transcended mortal understanding. The grandeur of the pyramids stood as a chilling reminder that our endeavors, even the most monumental, were mere reflections of the gods' cosmic whims, crafted with celestial precision and veiled in the tapestry of divine deceit. As I delved deeper into the cosmic mysteries that unfolded above, I found myself unwittingly thrust into the tumultuous theater of celestial warfare, a realm where the heavens themselves shook with the clashes of the gods. In this ethereal battleground, humanity stood as mere pawns, expendable pieces in the grand cosmic chess game, orchestrated by beings of unimaginable power. The celestial conflicts unfolded with an intensity that reverberated through the fabric of reality. The gods, their divine essence manifested in ethereal radiance, clashed in battles that transcended mortal comprehension. The skies, once serene, became arenas where titans engaged in conflicts that decided the fate of worlds. Witnessing these divine clashes, I couldn't help but question the morality of our creators. The gods, once revered as benevolent overseers, revealed themselves as capricious entities with little regard for the lives they manipulated. It became evident that we, the unwitting mortals, were but pawns in their petty disputes, mere instruments wielded to satisfy their whims. The battles unfolded with cosmic ferocity, unleashing torrents of celestial energies that painted the heavens in hues of divine fury. Thunderous roars echoed through the celestial expanse, each clash a testament to the gods' unbridled power and the indifference with which they regarded the mortal realm. As the celestial titans clashed, mortals were thrust into conflicts not of their making. Armies marched at the behest of the gods, fighting wars fueled by celestial vendettas. Cities crumbled, civilizations rose and fell, all at the whim of beings whose moral compass seemed as distant as the stars themselves. The divine clashes were not mere spectacles, they were cataclysms that reshaped the very fabric of reality. I, a witness to these cosmic dramas, grappled with the unsettling truth that our existence was intricately woven into the tapestry of the gods' ceaseless power struggles. The morality of our creators came into question as the celestial battles raged on. Lives were sacrificed, civilizations laid to waste, and the heavens themselves bore witness to the consequences of divine arrogance. The gods, once venerated as architects of creation, now stood as enigmatic figures whose motives eluded mortal understanding. In the midst of these cosmic conflicts, I pondered the moral implications of our existence. Were we but pawns in a celestial game, or did we possess the agency to shape our own destiny? As the celestial clashes unfolded, the answers remained elusive, obscured by the divine machinations that continued to shape the course of mortal history. In the tapestry of celestial machinations, I found myself facing a formidable chapter, an encounter with giants, offspring of gods and humans, whose existence was a testament to the unholy unions between divine and mortal. As I navigated the treacherous landscape of cosmic intrigue, I narrowly escaped the clutches of one of these colossal beings. The giants, towering and ominous, were both oppressors and victims in the gods' cosmic drama. Their existence bore witness to the unholy unions that transpired between divine and mortal, resulting in beings whose power rivaled that of the gods themselves. Encountering these giants was a revelation that shook the foundations of my understanding. Their forms, a grotesque fusion of celestial and earthly attributes, conveyed the consequences of cosmic dalliances. The giants, born of divine arrogance and mortal vulnerability, stood as living embodiments of the gods' capricious influence on the mortal realm. As I navigated the celestial realms, I found myself in the looming shadows of one such giant. Its footsteps echoed like thunder, each colossal stride sending tremors through the very fabric of reality. The gods, in their ceaseless pursuit of dominance, had unleashed these formidable beings upon the cosmos, pawns in a cosmic game that transcended mortal comprehension. Narrowly escaping the clutches of the giant became a dance on the precipice of life and death. Its gaze, indifferent and stoic, bore the weight of celestial authority. The giants, fierce and formidable, were both instruments of divine will and victims of cosmic machinations, caught in the tumultuous currents of a celestial struggle that spanned the ages. The encounter with the giant left an indelible mark on my consciousness. It was a reminder that the consequences of divine interference extended far beyond mortal realms. The giants, once revered as symbols of celestial might, became symbols of oppression, their existence a reminder of the gods' unbridled power and the collateral damage inflicted upon both worlds. In the cosmic theater, where giants strode and gods played their roles, I walked a precarious path. The giants, born of unions that defied the natural order, were both enforcers and victims, caught in a web of cosmic intrigue that stretched beyond the boundaries of mortal understanding. The echoes of that encounter lingered, a haunting reminder that in the cosmic dance of giants and gods, mortals were but spectators in a grand celestial spectacle. As the cosmic symphony played out its somber notes, I found myself perched on the precipice of a world-altering event, the deluge, a catastrophic flood that would reshape the very foundations of existence. Amidst the torrents of celestial retribution, I observed the giants' demise, witnessing towering figures drown alongside ordinary humans in the relentless embrace of the floodwaters. The giants, once symbols of celestial might and unholy unions, faced the same watery fate as their mortal counterparts. As the floodwaters surged, engulfing the earth in a cataclysmic tide, the colossal forms of the giants became mere silhouettes disappearing beneath the relentless currents. In the cosmic theater where gods and giants played their roles, the deluge marked a moment of reckoning. The gods, once silent observers of the cosmic drama, now watched as their creations, both divine and mortal, faced the impending specter of extinction. The floodwaters, a cosmic decree of divine judgment, spared none, and the giants, once towering and formidable, succumbed to the merciless embrace of celestial retribution. The scene unfolded with an eerie silence as the giants, caught in the tumultuous currents, struggled against the inexorable forces of the flood. Their colossal forms, once symbols of celestial arrogance, now flailed in the waters, reduced to mere mortals in the face of an indifferent cosmic tide. As the giants' demise unfolded, I grappled with the unsettling realization that even beings of immense power and celestial lineage were not exempt from the whims of divine judgment. The gods, whose motivations remained shrouded in cosmic mystery, observed with stoic detachment as their creations faced annihilation. The floodwaters, carrying the weight of cosmic justice, painted a surreal tableau of giants and mortals alike succumbing to the inevitability of extinction. The celestial drama reached its crescendo, and the gods, unmoved by the plight of their creations, maintained their vigil in the celestial realms. In the aftermath of the flood, the world lay transformed, a testament to the gods' arbitrary authority and the ephemeral nature of existence. The giants, once towering figures in the cosmic tapestry, became relics of a bygone era, their demise a chilling reminder that even the celestial beings who walked the line between gods and mortals were not immune to the whims of divine decree. In the shadowed corridors of celestial intrigue, I became an unwitting witness to the unfolding drama of divine betrayal. The gods, once venerated as benevolent overseers, revealed a darker facet of their nature as I overheard their clandestine plans for the mortal realm. In their relentless pursuit of dominance, loyalty became a treacherous currency, and friendships shattered like delicate glass. As I eavesdropped on the cosmic conversations of the gods, the revelation struck with a chilling force. They were planning to abandon the mortal realm before the impending flood. The gods, custodians of cosmic order, were silently orchestrating their exodus, leaving humanity in the dark about the cataclysm that loomed on the horizon. The celestial discussions were fraught with a callous disregard for the lives they had once claimed to cherish. The gods spoke of leaving Earth, their voices betraying an indifference to the impending suffering of mortals. Betrayal echoed through the divine discourse as alliances crumbled and friendships forged through eons turned to dust. In the cosmic realm where the fates of gods and mortals intertwined, I found myself navigating a treacherous landscape where survival hinged on deciphering the ever-shifting allegiances of celestial beings. The gods, once regarded as paragons of virtue, now revealed a Machiavellian aspect to their nature, casting aside loyalty for the pursuit of self-preservation. The gods planned to abandon Earth before the flood unfolded with a sense of cosmic inevitability. Their departure, veiled in secrecy, stood as a stark betrayal of the trust they had cultivated with mortals over the ages. As the gods prepared to ascend to the celestial realms, leaving humanity to face the impending cataclysm alone, the celestial tapestry unraveled with threads of deceit and abandonment. In the face of this divine betrayal, I grappled with the implications of their callous indifference. The gods, once revered as protectors and guardians, were now architects of cosmic abandonment. Loyalty, a currency that had once held cosmic value, became a relic of a bygone era as the gods charted their course to the stars, leaving behind a world poised on the brink of destruction. As the gods' plans for departure unfolded, I became a reluctant witness to the unraveling of cosmic allegiances. The celestial drama, stained with betrayal and indifference, painted a harrowing portrait of divine caprice. The gods, custodians of creation, had become architects of cosmic abandonment, leaving humanity to face its fate with no warning and no mercy. In the tempest's grip, I clung desperately to a makeshift vessel, a lone witness to the gods' unrestrained wrath as they unleashed the deluge upon the world. The torrential rain, the relentless surge of water, and the echoes of celestial fury painted a canvas of cosmic retribution that tested the limits of mortal endurance. As the ark bobbed amidst the tumultuous seas, I weathered the storm, a solitary soul adrift in a world succumbing to the gods' merciless judgment. The celestial tempest raged, a symphony of divine wrath that threatened to swallow the remnants of humanity in its all-encompassing embrace. Survival became a testament to resilience and resourcefulness. The ark, a fragile haven amidst the cosmic chaos, bore the weight of mortal hope as I navigated the watery abyss. The gods' fury knew no bounds, and as the floodwaters rose, I clung to the makeshift vessel, an unwitting passenger in a journey dictated by forces beyond mortal comprehension. Days turned into nights, and the torrential rains showed no mercy. The world outside the ark transformed into an aqueous expanse, swallowing everything in its path. Amidst the relentless downpour, I grappled with the uncertainty of my fate, uncertain of what lay beyond the ark's fragile sanctuary. When the waters finally receded, a new world emerged, a world where the gods' dominance waned, and humanity faced the daunting task of rebuilding from the ashes of divine destruction. The landscape, once drowned in the gods' cosmic decree, now bore the scars of a celestial cataclysm that had reshaped the very contours of existence. As I stepped onto the desolate shores, I carried with me the weight of witnessing the gods' wrath and the arduous journey of survival. In the aftermath of the flood, I took quill to tablet, etching the chronicles of celestial betrayal, divine conflicts, and the enduring spirit of mortal resilience. The tablets, a testament to the untold tales of the cosmic drama, became my legacy, a record of the gods' capricious whims and the mortal struggle against celestial forces. With each inscription, I hoped that someday, someone would uncover these tablets and reveal the chilling truths concealed within the cosmic tapestry. In the quiet aftermath of the deluge, I cast the tablets adrift, entrusting them to the currents that carried the secrets of the gods. As I looked back at the world I had traversed, I harbored the hope that these tablets, borne by the whims of fate, would find their way into the hands of those who sought to unravel the mysteries of a world where gods and mortals collided in a cosmic drama of betrayal, survival, and the enduring legacy of divine abandonment.